Denard Span is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. In the air now, out to left. Paredes moves over. 1 out. Joe Pennant will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Hit to first, fielded by Howard, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Buster Posey gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
Buster Posey.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And a heck of an effort over there at first, but it'll be for naught as this is a foul ball. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Odubel Herrera comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Cueto sets his sights, 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. A quick out number 1. Settling in now, Everett Cabrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This one's flared toward left center. Pagan is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ryan Howard gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Brandon Belt will stand in for the first time, and he enters with that average in the stratosphere, up over 360 to begin play. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Gets a small piece near the plate. Saltalamacchia gonna have to hurry. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Hunter Pence will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing. And that's in there for strike 1. Grounded to the right. Cabrera scoops it up, throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2. Angel Pagan into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he wasn't showing bunt there, but even with 2 outs, you can't let your guard down defensively.
1-0.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Bounce to first. Taken in by Howard, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Jared Saltalamacchia will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. That's smoked, but right into the shift. 1 away. Jimmy Paredes will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On On the move is Span. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Cesar Hernandez will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Pence. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Brandon Crawford leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
And the big fella just takes it to the bag himself for the first out. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Eduardo Nunez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
And the walk. Johnny Cueto comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. And now the manager brings his outfield in here with the pitcher at the plate. Doesn't want to get burned on any weak bloopers. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely. He squares, and it's in the air. And he makes the catch. 2 away now. Denard Span will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
1-0 count. Here it is. Lifted the other way to left center. Pereira has a beat on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Freddie Galvis digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
For the Phillies, the shortstop.
Pulled toward right center field. Pence shading to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Quinn, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
Nunez is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Aaron Nola digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Joe Panik started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Tap fouled at home plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Buster Posey is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, that fastball seems a lot quicker after 2 straight off-speed pitches.
Ball inside.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. So a runner at first with one out now. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Well, this guy has thrown a first pitch strike to about 50% of the batters he's faced. He's pitching well, but those numbers...
And that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. A two-run home run for the guy they call the baby giraffe, Brandon Belt, as the Giants have taken a 2-0 lead. Hunter Pence comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Herrera moving in. And he makes the catch for the second out. Striding into the box, Angel Pagan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch. That leading off the inning, Odubel Herrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning plate. He makes good contact and he can run.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Everth Cabrera. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Span is over. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ryan Howard in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance in the... Brandon Crawford heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Shortstop, Brandon.
Hit hard to short. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Digging in now, Eduardo Nunez. He drew a walk his first time up. And now it appears the outfield will shift and assume a more straight-up alignment. In there at the knees, strike one. 2 runs on 2 hits. And no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Too high, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Johnny Cueto comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Denard Span will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Into the seats, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Saltalamacchia has a play, and that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Jared Saltalamacchia, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Cueto into his motion. Here he comes on 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Stepping in, Jimmy Paredes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To Crawford for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play. Cesar Hernandez is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait. Joe Panik makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Quinn on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Buster Posey will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And they will not get Posey. He lugs all the way around to third with a triple. So a runner stands at third. One man is out. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1 out and a runner on third. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Grounded to first. Howard is up with it. Throw to the plate. And he will score as he beats the tag by Saltalamacchia. Hunter Pence steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Angel Pagan will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. And that misses inside. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Up high. 2-1 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Sinking line drive out to right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Brandon Crawford strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch of the at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw onto the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. Freddie Galvis gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Span is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th.
Number 71.
Cueto gets the sign. First pitch on the way. Quinn is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Now batting. Catcher, Aaron
Nola started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Eduardo Nunez is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. Nothing in 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ready on 1-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single. The pitcher, Johnny Cueto, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Cueto squares around to bunt, and he puts it down. Throw to second, and they get him, so the sacrifice attempt is unsuccessful here. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. Joe Pennant will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Second baseman.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Paredes. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional.
Odubel Herrera steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Cueto's ready. Here's the 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
I got to count 2-2.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Hard hit towards center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Everett Cabrera will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
High in the air out to center field. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out. Ryan Howard stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Runner at first here, one man out. Runner's going. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pagan is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Jared Saltalamacchia will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. On the move is Pagan. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Buster Posey comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the eighth. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Brandon Belt gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Nobody out, runner on first. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Ripped on the ground to first. Galvis back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Hunter Pence is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. The 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. No offer at that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder. Still 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Jimmy Paredes digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. Into the windup and the pitch.
Left fielder, Jimmy.
Hits this one hard the other way. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Cesar Hernandez will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey, and reined in 1 away. Freddie Galvis will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Cueto pauses. First pitch on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And Span will haul this one away for route number 2. Quinn will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Aaron Nola steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Dylan Cousins will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Now pitching for San Francisco.
So with a lefty waiting. Tommy Joseph will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Joseph.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. Adam Morgan come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Angel Pagan is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Brandon Crawford will step in. A ground out victim his last time. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Chopped in front of home plate. Saltalamacchia has it, and a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out. Eduardo Nunez digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
Eduardo Nunez.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men in. Too high. 1-2. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit to third. Backhanded. Throw on to the first baseman, Howard, and with that, the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th, Odubel Herrera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out.
First delivery to him on the way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1.
If he thinks you're not paying close enough attention, he'll beat that out.
Austin Jackson will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And the curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Everett Cabrera will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Ryan Howard will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Cameron Rupp will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Now pitching for San Francisco.
That's why he's in the
Number 60.
Hunter Strickland is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. That's popped up out towards short right field.
Number 13. Adonis.
Able to squeeze this one is Panic, and there are 2 away now. Jared Saltalamacchia makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's on the bag, and he is out trying to take second, and this ball game is over. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching.